Hi guys, welcome back to Kelvin's Kitchen. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. On today's episode, we're making baked meatballs. Coming up. For this recipe, we are using 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of ground pork. In a mixing bowl, combine them together. Add in 1 full onion, diced, a handful of fresh Italian parsley, one-third of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs, four cloves of garlic minced, 1 teaspoon of dried Italian herbs, 1 teaspoon of oregano, half a cup of buttermilk, as a binder, 2 beaten eggs, salt and pepper to taste, about 2 teaspoons of salt, about 2 tablespoons of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Now, we mix it all in and combine all the ingredients together. Go in with your hands and make sure that all the ingredients have been incorporated. Please make sure that your hands are squeaky clean. With the help of an ice cream scooper, we're going to make about golf-sized meatballs. In a pan over medium-high heat, add in some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons please. Once the pan is nice and hot, go ahead and place the meatballs in. And we're not trying to cook the meatballs in the pan, we just want to sear them and give them some color. Do not overcrowd the pan. Do this in batches.
Tranquilo con mi flow los mantengo. Me dicen que está escaso pero tengo. No tengo la voz ronca como Ñengo. Tengo los partos bien duro como Sony le hizo a Nintendo. Quieren más, pero no son capaces de nada. Mantienen diciendo que lo que hay. Y si yo les digo se asustan. Estar en la cima no es normal. La gente me odia porque soy original. Tanto falso que hay en esta humanidad. Yo los entiendo y sé por qué así están. Es que Supreme es tan high que no tiene ningún rival.
Todo pecho frío se cría en el río, teniendo lo suyo, enseñando lo mío. Ahí donde empiezan toditos los líos porque se comparan.
This part of the process is done. The meatballs look amazing and the house smells wonderful. Preheat your oven at 300 degrees. It is time to make the sauce. Drain most of the grease out the pan. Add in a splash of olive oil. Now, go ahead and deglaze the bottom of the pan. There is so much flavor down there. Add in 3 garlic cloves, thinly sliced. Let the garlic become fragrant and develop some color, but do not let it burn, please. Add in 1 teaspoon of red chili peppers. Now we go in with 4 cups of tomato sauce. One teaspoon of oregano, followed by 1 cup of red wine or whatever you're not drinking yourself. Let the sauce simmer and the alcohol evaporate about 4 to 5 minutes. Once the sauce has simmered and the alcohol evaporated, go ahead and put the meatballs back in the pan. Let's coat each individual meatball in the sauce. Now, bake at 300 degrees for 1 hour and a half. After 1 hour and 25 minutes, get them out the oven and add in some fresh mozzarella cheese. We want them to be ooey gooey cheesy deliciousness. At this point, you may eat them as they are, but what's the fun in that? Top them off with some freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. They're going back into the oven for another 5 minutes until that cheese becomes nice and bubbly, and then we're ready to eat. And if everything goes according to plan, your meatballs would look like this. Did you know that every culture has meatballs? You may be most familiar with the Italian-American version of them, but there are also Swedish, Spanish albondigas, one of my favorites, Dutch, Greek, South African, and from India. These are just a few examples of the widespread popularity of the meatballs, which are often made with lamb, beef, pork, and other meats. Finish them off with some fresh Italian parsley. They cooked for a long time, but trust me, it is totally worth it. Let's give them a try. After baking in the oven for an hour and a half, they're super moist and tender. These are the best baked meatballs you'll ever have. And there you guys have it. Enjoy. Buen provecho. If you guys enjoyed this recipe, please consider subscribing. Leave me some comments down below, give it a thumbs up, and before you go, watch this delicious recipe and that other yummy recipe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, thanks for watching.